every time I'm on a podcast and someone brings up the word principle, I just have to tell you how I learned the word.
Okay.
Like most people think they know what a principle is. And Stephen Covey, my wife had as a professor in college, and he used to teach, give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, or a woman, feed him for a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
Then I learned from a linguist. I have a private meeting with a linguist. He knows every Indo-European language. And I have a chance to meet with him. He's in his 90s at the time. And I said, what is the origin of the word principle? And he closed his eyes and he starts thinking through it. And he spells out PRIN. And he says, strong channel. And then he says, PLE, moving you forward. And so my paradigm, when everyone talks about a principle, so what is the principle of the inner critic? What is the principle of awakening who I am? So I wanted to do something that was so different. And I was really moved by, we're all familiar with a New York Times bestselling author named Ryan Holiday, who wrote Ego is the Enemy, Discipline to Destiny. But he also wrote a book called The Perennial Seller. And he asked this question: what are you doing today in your life that has value 10 years from now? And I just love that question because I was starting to writing the book, and I thought, how do I start my book that changes the paradigm of any book anyone's ever read? That's kind of a hard thing to do because there's tens of thousands of books and ideas. And so I thought, why don't I ask people to be my co-creator? On the very first sentence, sign your name, being my co-author, co-creator, and let's work together. I don't think I have all the answers. None of us have all the answers. We have ideas and principles and habits and reference points that can move us towards the greatest results. So start off with I'm a creator as the first affirmation in the book. Obviously, the first verse in the Bible is in the beginning, God created. What's every morning for us? It's the beginning.
Yeah.
So we get to create. We get to think. And I like to start off with I am a creator, and I like to be creative with my writing, with my journaling, my note-taking, my ideas, people I'm praying for. I always like to write ideas down. And then I move to I am intentional. I think that word came up last night. Intentional is so empowering. And so when you think about I am intentional and then I am present, this is what really is empowering, because the world 4 or 5 years ago went through a really tough time. A lot of people haven't healed from it. We're still learning how to connect with people again, shake hands, embrace, love, be in the public, etc. Think about this principle when it comes to being present. In order to make your present better, you've got to make your future bigger. And I learned that principle from Dr. Benjamin Hardy, who wrote the afterword to my book. He wrote Be Your Future Self Now. His new book called Scaling is going to be unbelievable. So when you make your to make your present better, you make your future bigger. Like, what are you going to do? What's driving you? Like you say, where's the fire in the heart, right? What's going to move you to take action? That's the origin of the word desire, by the way. If you think about it, what is your desire? Desire is a motivating conviction that moves you to take action.
Yeah.
And so when you change and have that vision of your future, when you have that bigger future, then you can look at your past and say, that business dealing that didn't go so well, that relationship that didn't go so well, you can change all of those things that maybe have a heavy comparison toll on your life and your heart. And you say, it happened for me.